Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Stephen A. Williams, president and founder of the creditrepairshop.com. Waiting on that coffee to brew. You see those signs back there? I want to motivate you, get you started today. I want to speak on something real quick. I see a lot of people on YouTube that are like straight up faking it. And I think that is very dangerous when someone gives you advice on your credit, someone gives you advice on getting out of debt, and they're saying, hey, you need to use this secret letter to work on your credit. You know, we've made this incredible letter, or came up with this incredible process, and they give you the impression that it's not going to take work. They give you the impression that it's just all within that. And not to say that there's not certain information that you can utilize in a letter, like what I give you with my letters to fight back against debt collectors, but I've never gave the impression that it's going to be something that's just easy, that's going to make people not want to either pursue you or to not be able to come after you for something that you have to pay. What I do is I provide the information based off of real results that we've gotten for, number one, for myself, from what I've had to do for myself in the past, and then from what I've helped clients be able to utilize for past and current clients. Like, the information that I'm sharing with you is stuff that is done in the process of working and going back and forth with debt collectors. It's not some type of theory. It's not where we're just looking at the laws and saying, hey, this is what you have to follow, this is what you have to follow. And we all know that laws are made to be a roadmap on being able to get something done or not be able to get something done. And that just because something is written in law doesn't mean that any debt collector has to follow it to the T. They're always going to look for different ways and different loopholes to get out of them. And the same on the other side for us, trying to figure out loopholes and different strategies to be able to get through things. But I think what is being missed through all of this stuff, what's being missed is that a lot of people that are on here on YouTube are not confronted with actually making a phone call to a debt collection firm, dealing with the lawyers, with these debt collectors, so they don't actually know. Like, there is something, a lot of value with experience. There's a lot of value with experience, and I think that that's what's different. Like, I've seen people who have touted high credit scores, and you're sitting here, you're watching someone who has an 834 credit score, and it's probably a little bit higher now. I haven't checked with the September updates, but 834 credit score. That means that I can go anywhere and get anything that I want utilizing my credit. I have over 1.5 million in available credit that I could use on my American Express credit cards. And the reason why I bring that up is because it's like that uncle. My uncle, I won't bring up his name, but when I would go to either family reunions or travel down and visit family, he would always give me that advice on running a business. And I would listen to him because, out of respect, I'm going to listen to my elders. I'm going to listen, and I'm going to communicate back to them. I'm not going to disregard them. I'm not going to just blow them off. But there was something that was quite clear when he was talking to me that he didn't even understand. And it's that I run multi-million-dollar businesses. I have 4 companies. My uncle didn't have any businesses. He was giving me all the business advice, but he did not have a business. And I'm pretty sure if my uncle was a lot younger, that he could be someone that could be on YouTube and he could be putting out information and people would listen to him. But when you put it into action, is that he never had a business. So he's not going to be able to tell you what you're going to experience when people start to punch back. Like, the good old saying is that A boxer looks good when they're practicing, they're hitting that punching bag. But when somebody starts to punch back, is when you're going to see what type of person that person is. And you're listening to someone who has been punched. I was punched hard in the past with $100,000 collection. $100,000 collection from something that I didn't even have anything to really do with, but I had to take responsibility because I was part of that organization that made that $100,000 debt, and I was the one that ended up having to negotiate and work that out. And because of certain BS that they had pulled on me from making a foreign judgment from another state, blah, blah, all that mess. But I think that me going through that experience is what makes me valuable to you, to be able to tell you, hey, I can look over something and tell you, hey, this is from experience. This is where it's going to end up leading, or this is what we need to look for to be able to pull your way out of it. This is something that you might want to look at as an alternative to be able to negotiate against the debt collector, or to make them not be able to even come after you. But that the big key word in that is experience, not where I'm just looking through a book or looking at someone else's video and then spouting out the information. And I think that is very dangerous. Like in the past, we've heard, people fake it till you make it. But I think that the difference between back then and what's happening now is that people are faking it to never be able to really get into that position. They're just faking it to get views, faking it to make money. They're never really truly faking it to get into a position to be able to be that person. That's what the huge difference of what I'm seeing now is, that people are, they're just faking it to never be able to make it in educating themselves fully in how they can help people. They're just doing it solely to help themselves. And if you've ever had worked with my company, you will know that, number one, even if we can't get things resolved in a way that you would wish that they could be resolved, just solely based on your individual circumstances, which can happen, that we're still here for you, looking at different alternatives to get you where you want to be. And I just wanted to get that out. And then this week, this is like that the video that YouTube wants me to put out. This week, we're going to have some excellent videos based off of what has happened with some clients, real case study information. You'll be able to use it to utilize, to be able to help yourself with your credit. So, hey, if you need help with your credit, please visit us at thecreditrepairshop.com. Watch the video, What Makes Us Different, so you can see my 8-point validation process and my 2-phase settlement process. That's the way that we repair credit. It's going to be a process. It's not going to be something that's always easy to work through. If you need your credit reports and scores, we have 2 different options now. We have the FICO score option. Link is below this video, where you can see your FICO scores, the scores that the scores that credit card companies see, automobile finance companies see, and mortgage companies see. Or you can get your regular Vantage scores. The links are below this video. And then again, I have my 3-pack of letters, my free 3-pack of letters, and my paid 3-pack of letters. The difference is that I've made adjustments based off of what I saw debt collectors made adjustments on. And I want to charge for those letters because I want to maintain and know who's getting them. I hope debt collectors won't get them, but even if they do, this is still stuff that they have to answer. And this is mainly, I made adjustments based off of what they've been doing. Thank you for your time. This is Stephen A. Williams, President and Founder of thecreditrepairshop.com.